This conference will now be recorded.
Fine. So first one is, let us understand bank reconciliation. Then advanced bank reconciliation will verify. Just give me a minute. Let me load this application. I have made it readily available for this application. Give me a minute. It's not there. First, let us understand bank reconciliation process. So let it be open. So if you want to understand bank reconciliation, first thing is how it will be. So you will have your bank balance, bank opening balance. So first thing is you will receive one hard copy or soft copy, either one. If it is a hard copy you are receiving, then it is a manual reconciliation, manual bank reconciliation. If it is a soft copy you are receiving, then it is an advanced bank reconciliation. In either one case, first here, suppose today it is on like today it is 12th, but 11th, suppose for the 11th they have given bank document. So 11th January 2022, you will receive bank account opening balance. Suppose 20,000 your bank account. Okay, then received check, it is 5,000. Another one received check, it is 3,000. Issued check, it is 12,000. Then balance, closing balance. Can anyone tell me closing balance? What is the closing balance?
18,000.
28 minus 12. 28 minus 12. 16,000. Agree? 20 plus 5
Yeah.
plus
16.
3. 28 minus 12,000. 16,000. So this you will receive physical copy from the bank account, from the bank. So from the bank, whenever you are receiving, it will be quite opposite. This will have minus, this will have minus, this will have minus, this will have plus, and this will have minus. Why? Can anyone know what is the logic here? My bank balance, if this balance is coming in my bank account, it will show minus only. Any guesses? Any idea why it is showing minus? My bank balance is also coming there in that one.
This is bank book, as per bank books, not for our books.
Exactly, you're right. So as per the bank, it is correct. Okay, so just give me a second. Let me check. So if it is the bank is looking, then it will be like this. In your case, actually, in reality, your bank balance means it is positive. But why we are receiving the message salary was credited in our bank means it is not actually, as per the bank it is credit, but for us it is debit. Agree, everyone? So maybe that is I have not verified physical copy recently. Okay, I have verified this is long back, maybe around 15-18 years back. Okay, when I am working as a user, at that time I know like this physical copy I have received. To be frank, I have not worked as accountant, but accountant roles I did it. Okay, my designation is not an accountant. Earlier, I'm a user, end user in 2001, 2002, 2003, during that period. So I worked accountant role, but I have not, my designation is not accountant, but end user, I'm end user. Fine. At that time, also I saw, but now recently I don't know because either one it may be. So if it is showing like this, then the first most important is you should know what is the closing balance. You should know what is the closing balance in the system. So if you go to cash and bank management, bank accounts, okay, so here you can look at USMF bank, USMF operations. So reconciliation, look at this one, reconcile, account reconciliation. Earlier it is same, I think it is the same name, account reconciliation. Click on transactions. Look at the balance, actually something it is there. The balance is, some amount is there, opening balance. Okay, now reconcile account button is disabled. Reconcile button is disabled. Okay, I'm just opening Notepad. So I'm taking this amount. Suppose, take the example, this amount is cleared. So whether it is a vendor payment or customer payment, let me verify. This check number means vendor payment. Okay, now let me take the calculator. So plus 475.30. I did not remember whether it is a plus or minus. So 511. Here I need to enter 511,47816. Point 816.03. And if you go to, most probably this is minus. If you go to transactions, this is not positive, negative. Transactions. So look at this one. I'm selecting this check. Automatically reconcile account is enabled. If it is not selected this one, if it is selected any account, any amount, it will not enable. Understood? Because this is 475.30, this is 477.68. So the balance difference is there. So it will not enable this one. Means you need to enter the closing balance of the bank statement, whatever you have received from the bank, and you need to select this all checks, whatever it is getting cleared. Once it is tallied with the balance properly without any impact, then only reconcile button will be enabled. Got my point? Understood? Any confusion here? The closing balance you need to enter properly. You need to enter closing balance properly, and then you need to click on transactions, and you need to select whatever the checks it was cleared properly. You need to select plus minus plus minus plus minus. So if it is, as I told you, it is quite opposite. It is minus balance. It is showing that is in the bank. It will show minus, and here it is quite opposite. We are entering the positive, plus or minus. Okay, if you apply that logic, once the closing balance and like paper closing balance, I mean to say hard copy closing balance, and in your system closing balance, if it is tallied, then only it will allow you to post a transaction. Understood? Any confusion here?
That closing balance means as per bank statement, right, Satya?
Exactly, all right. Yes. Like this. As I told you, the closing balance from the bank book, the bank account. So usually you will not have bank book if it is a company maintenance. I mean to say current account means you will not have bank account like a passbook. You will have a paper they will give printout of a bunch of papers. So bank statement, then you can collect that one. So opening balance, then received checks, and then issued checks. Issued checks will be positive because it is quite opposite. Because as per the bank it will speak, you are generating report from the bank. So as per the bank it will show you like this. Then you need to enter the closing balance and you need to select these check boxes, whatever it is relevant. Then only it will reconcile button will be enabled. Clear? This is manual bank reconciliation.
Yeah, can you show me once again that path where we can see this account reconciliation?
Okay, fine. This is small one only. Like, let me close completely. So you know, like bank accounts,
Yeah.
you know, accounts. Once you open the bank account, in this you can open the bank account and reconcile tab, reconcile area page, account reconciliation. It should be bank, but it is because of this is in bank, so that is the reason it was written as bank reconciliation. Instead of bank account reconciliation, it was given as account reconciliation.
Okay. Okay.
So you need to enter the value, and you need to select the transactions. Remember,
Okay.
if you do settlement, if you want some corrections kind of thing, it will not allow you. So once it is reconciled, because while doing reconciliation itself, you need to verify check numbers and amount. So anyhow, you are going to verify the amount will be verified by the system, because that is, if it is not tallied, it is throwing error message. But there is a chance, like suppose 319 and 395, both are, suppose 392, both are same values, 417 5.30. Mistakenly, instead of this account you have selected this account, then there is a chance mess. Then what is the solution? Next time, whenever it was resolved, this one, at that time only you need to reconcile. Instead of this account, this check, you need to select this one. So you need to take care about, you means here accountants, it is not your responsibility. Accountants, they will take care about this one, the check number properly. Okay, in this reconciliation, issued check to the vendors, whatever you have issued check, that is check number, and whatever we have received checks, that check number is where it is available. Is it in the same number, check number, or somewhere else? Received checks, these all are issued checks.
It will be here only.
It will be in deposit slip actually.
It will be in the deposit slip. So check number will not be filled. Issued checks is checks, whatever we have given checks. Okay, this is, there is a huge data from 2017 2016, it is there. Okay, let me, I will do one thing, give me a second. If you are searching like this, it will take so much time. If you filter by the date, the latest transactions will have both like received check and issued checks. Look at this one. This number, check number is, it is issued check, and this is deposit slip number. Deposit slip number, without any check it was posted one transaction. So maybe in NEFT you can enter electron fund transfer. So If it is like this, we can have payment reference number will be usually should be filled. Otherwise, say like functions deposit of generation has not done transactions. Understood this one? These are the check numbers. These are the checks issued. These are the checks received. So quite opposite. The behavior is quite opposite. So issued check, it is showing okay fine, minus received check, it is positive. It is quite opposite. Okay, fine. So this is manual exercise. You are not going to do it. You are going to showcase this information to the client wherever you are implementing. Clear now? Any doubt in this? That is only one small logic you should recognize properly. Opening balance plus and minuses total together, end balance should be tallied. Then only this button will be enabled. Otherwise, this button will not be enabled. That is the main challenge. Okay, it's not a challenge, it is precaution. System is taking care about the properly the precaution. Fine. This is bank reconciliation. Now, this is manual bank reconciliation. Now, let us understand advanced bank reconciliation. So for that, I have created one bank, I hope. So if it is this one, advanced bank reconciliation, you need to enable this checkbox. If you enable this checkbox, you cannot disable this checkbox. So whenever you are doing, suppose in payroll something, system will warn you. If you are enabling, it will warn you. So the advanced bank reconciliation allows you to import and reconcile the bank statements with the transactions. After it is activated, it cannot be turned off. It cannot be turned off. So if you move into advanced bank reconciliation, I mean to say soft copy, then it will not be disabled and you cannot do manual entry. Okay, fine. This is done. Next, here in the reconcile, there is, if it is, look at this one, the difference between these two. If you are selecting bank account, USMF operations, it is 3. If you are selecting Axis Bank, I have enabled this. Along with 3, there are 2 more buttons enabled extra. Actually, these 3 buttons should be here and the extra 2 buttons should be displayed here, but it is changing their placement. Account reconciliation, reconcile transactions, unreconciled transactions. Those are last 3. Okay, here bank statement is the first most important. Bank statement. Whatever you have received soft copy, that you need to import from here. You need to import. For this, you need to have some technical help in the system administration. You can select the bank account and you can select the format. You can select the format and you can select browse and select the item and upload. That is the first statement. You are importing the bank statements. You are importing the bank statements, soft copy, whatever you have received. So there are many formats. You need to, before going to do this one, you need to have already information with you. So there are so many formats. Let me verify. ISO 9001, those formats are there here. MT 940. Like this, there are so many formats. One, like bank formats. Let me try to quickly search. Different formats will be there. So for this, we need to have some countries, they will have SWIFT code and IBAN number like this. Give me a second. Formats.
MT 940, then shift to cloud, then multi-cache.
There are so many actually. Bank statement formats. We'll write like this. Okay. There will be, look at this one. One is ISO 20022. This is on one format. And 940, MT 940. Okay, next one is BAI 2 bank statement. Like this, there are so many several formats. Got it? So you need to have, so it is XML file or something, it is, they will give different formats. Got it? This is a different formats. It will be there. Those formats you can download. So this is here you are going to use the format. So you are going to discuss with your bank and you are taking the information which format they are going to provide, and you need to trial version, you need to test a lot before going to do all these things. Then once it is format is there, you can select the format. With the help of technical person, you are going to import. I mean to say, this is format setup is done by technical consultant using system administrator. In system administrator, there will be formats. Okay, so this is a small technical function. Here we can do it. Okay, I'm not sure where it is available, what exactly. Okay, this is a technical task, to be frankly. Somewhere else it will be there. Earlier I remember, but I recently forgot because I'm not using regularly. So in this, you can using that one, you can do it. Then the format will be shown here. Then you can select the browse, and you can, whatever the copy, soft copy you have received from the bank, you need to upload this one. Once it is uploaded, what is the next step? So you can see the bank transactions here. So in this, you can see the bank transactions, whatever it was imported. You can see this transaction. Next, reconciliation is this next step, bank reconciliation. You can click on here. So then you can click new. Whatever you have entered, the same manner, you can enter the ending balance. Okay, otherwise it will be populated from the system, from the software. Now you can go to worksheet. You can go to worksheet. Now it will show you, one is from the system, whatever the transactions are there. Another one is from the bank, whatever you have received. Look at this one. This is bank statement transactions, means from the soft copy, whatever it was imported, all the details it will be shown. And bank transactions, whatever you have entered in the system. Whatever you have entered in the system, this will show here. And this is from the statement. Then simply you can click on run match rules. Run matching rules. This is the only one button you need to map it. So what is this setup? I will explain you. Matching rules. If you update this matching rules, okay, and click OK, then what happens? If you update this one, it will validate these two and it will move whatever it was matched, it will move here. And you can simply click on like a reconciliation, mark as reconciled. Understood? Any confusion? Then it will be processed. So only one role you need to apply, match match rule. So I will show you that one, what it is means. If you go to cash and bank management, setup, matching rules, advanced bank reconciliation setup, here bank setup rules, matching rules. There is a small one, you can map it. Okay, so what it is, let me show you once again. It is very simple format. First is you need to like bank statements, you need to collect the bank statement from the bank, then import here, import statement. This is the format will be, you can support, so system will support, there are different formats. So that format, whatever the bank is providing, that format and this format, it is a technical task. Technical consultant will do, like the format will come here, and you need to import the file whatever you have received by clicking browse, and you can import the file, click OK. Then once it is imported, you can see those transactions in the this second screen. Here bank transaction, you can see the imported data from the bank. From the bank, whatever the transactions it was created in the soft copy, that will be moved from XML file or HTML file, whatever it is there, that from that one to here it will be populated. It will be populated. Once it is populated, then you can go to bank reconciliation and click on new and select whatever it is there, then reconciliation name it will create, and go to worksheet. So here it will show you bank imported document, that the soft copy whatever you have imported, those details it will show you, bank statement transactions. And this is bank transactions means whatever you have entered in the system. And if you run this rule, run matching rules, if you execute this rule, what this rule will execute means, it will verify check number is tallied or not, deposit slip number is tallied or not, okay, and the date is tallied or not, amount is tallied or not, everything it will be validated. If it is validated, then it will be moved from this one to here, this one. Then you can click on mark as reconciled. Automatically it will be reconciled. Now matching rules. What is this matching rules means? Look at this one. One is amount matching. Amount should be matched. Next one is document number should be matched. Document number means check number. And next one is payment reference number should be matched. One is document number means check number. Payment reference number means received check number, that we are matching. So deposit slip number will not be here because that deposit slip number you have entered manually, that will not track by the bank. Agree? Whatever you have received, whatever you are keeping with you, deposit slip. Give me a second. Deposit slip. If you go here, this piece with you, am I right? This piece, agree? This small piece. This small piece, you are giving numbering for your future reference. Whether bank will know about what is this number? Anyone?
No.
No. Am I right? This will not. That is the reason in the reconciliation, it is not showing any deposit slip number, because this is you are entering manually and you are keeping with you. So payment reference number will be tracked. Payment reference number means received check, because in the bank, for the bank, whatever you have entered payment reference number, check number, that they know very well. That is received check, whatever it is there, that number you are entering. So that can be tracked easily. So that is the reason payment reference number should be tracked, should be matched, or document number should be matched, or amount. So either these three rules I have created. Once these three rules are created, you can make these three rules as a one set. These three rules together, one set. One is payment reference number, it is must, payment reference number, document number, and amount. Then I can apply, while running this one, matching rules, I can apply that like matching rule set. Or independently, if you want, you can apply this one. Either one you can map. Matching rules. So we have already applied always matching rules. This is a set. You can click OK. Then automatically the whatever it was matched properly, that will bring from the here to here. Okay, it will bring here. Then you can click on update match. To be frankly, I don't have experience on this one. I'm frankly speaking, because I did not get chance to work with this reconciliation process. In real-time scenario, this will be done, executed by accountants. Until and unless if you work with this environment, like implementation, actually in 2009-10, I got opportunity, but unfortunately, it is not completed during whenever I'm there in the company. So at that time, it is a hectic job. In AX 2009, it is a big task, whereas in 2012 it is simplified a lot. In 2012 and D365 both, the same functions available in 2012 as well, and D365 also. Of course, in D365 maybe more flexible, but it is almost same. Clear? Any doubt in this advanced bank reconciliation? Got it? If it is this one, normal account reconciliation, it is name is account reconciliation. This is a manual. You are doing manually matching with your eyes and with your hand. You are doing the logic. Whereas that one, system is doing using the conditions whatever you have applied, whatever the rules you have mapped. Based on those rules, it is updating the matching policy and it is executing this one. Simple. Yeah. Any more doubts in this area? Advanced bank reconciliation.
With the MT940 as Swift Cloud, after uploading, if it's not matching, what would be the next step?
Sorry, it is not matching means where?
I mean, see, we have opening balance around 1 lakh. So after uploading bank statement, the closing balance should match with the bank statement, right? This our application balances.
Are you talking about advanced or manual?
Advanced.
Advanced, it will be automatically bring the balances from there to here. It will bring.
Understand, but even though see, suppose 10 lakhs was their opening balance, I have uploaded the statement in the advanced bank reconciliation. Okay, I mean it's automated soft copy. Then the closing balance as per the soft copy, this D365 balance is not matching closing balance.
Why? Why it is not matching?
That's what. If any payment reference number or some decimals are extra than the limit what we have given already, then there may be chances to not matching the balances, right?
So you need to correct it in the bank transactions. You need to enter bank transactions plus or minus whatever it is there. Am I right? It should be tallied with the account statement. Even for manual also it would be the same situations. Agree?
Manual
So
anyway, unless its closing balance is not matching, we will not go for reconciliation. But
so
here,
see here it is your, I think I did not get chance to do this one, but definitely whatever the difference, suppose 20 rupees or 5 rupees 10 rupees difference are there, that should be entered as a bank transaction and it should bring here, because this is in your control. Agree?
yes.
So you can enter here automatically in the bank transaction, you can enter there and automatically it will come here, then match, you can match it.
No, bank transaction I can enter, but if it's not reflecting in the soft copy bank statement transaction, I mean the soft copy is available, but it's not when I upload it, it's not picked up here, and it's not showing in the bank statement transaction left side.
1 second. So you are telling like it is not showing here.
Yes.
Right? This is a
Yes.
bank statement. It is not in your control. Am I right? You need to go to the bank. You need to go to the bank and you need to rectify that issue. Am I right?
Okay.
If the check is not cleared, what you will do? Whether you will keep silent? It is not reflecting here means it is not clear check. Whether it is issued check or received check. What you will do? You will go to the bank. Am I right?
No. My point is here, bank statement everything is correct only, but when it's uploading something that is not reflected correctly here.
No. See, while uploading, system will do whether it is uploading all the transactions or not. Soft copy. So uploading will not do for half of the done, 20 transactions are there and 19 transactions only uploaded and one transaction is not uploaded. That's what your doubt, right?
Yes.
So that is, see, if it is in the soft copy, it is there properly, definitely it will come. If it is not there, then technical task. Am I right?
Okay.
It is a technical task. So that should be rectified by the technical person. So there are three areas here. One is bank, whatever it was given, perfect. That's what your intention, right?
Yes.
Once it is there, soft copy, while uploading, like 19 transactions only uploaded, one transaction is not uploaded. Am I right?
Yes.
Upload means import here, import. Then it is a technical task. You need to take help from technical consultant. So what went wrong? Because it is XML file or HTML file, you need to check with the technical consultant what happened. If it is really the transaction is not existing on the soft copy, then you can go to the bank and you can verify that one. And if it is any transaction is missing here, then you need to enter in the our application, you need to enter the transaction, then so that it will reflect here. These are the three options. If it is really you are telling like in the XML file or HTML file or whatever the file, that format is not working properly, you and me cannot be resolved. Am I right?
Yes.
So sometimes recently, so I want to tell you one thing here. That's what I want to tell you. So in implementation, one of the challenge means, see, as we discussed, is this a technical or functional means? Nowadays they are speaking functional. In this, the knowledge you need to understand. Technical means it's a vast. One is SQL Server. Another one is now whatever you are talking, XML or HTML. And next one is .NET with X++ language. Some people, they will use the word, this is technical, these are functional. Then see the way how you are viewing. For me, from when because I'm working in ERP from last 22 years. I started my career in 2000. Okay, so for me at that time it is technical. If the meaning is changed, this one is a functional, then you need to learn this one. That's it. There is no alternative. Got my point? through SQL Server. If you go to SQL Server, what are the tables, what are the views, what are the stored procedures, all those things is a functional means. Then you need to learn this thing also. So the way of speaking is changing slowly, because like whoever is fresh blood means whoever is completed by their BTech and they are joining as a campus interviews. Through campus interviews they are joining, they are already technical consultant, they are learning functional, so their mindset is easy to digest this one, techno functional, and they are telling like some companies they are calling it as functional. Then you need to work as this as a functional, then it is you need to learn, because HTML file easily you can understand easily rather than this .NET with X++ language. Got it, Shiva?
Yeah, got it.
So in this case, this understanding, I mean to say reading of this HTML file or XML file is not a too much complex like this. Then if you are able to understand, then it is your task, you need to do it. Because see, I observed like there are so many people technical like in AX 2012 and AX 2009, whoever is working technical as a technical consultant, they moved into functional now. For them, they are worked a lot with X++ with what is the format earlier? It is, I forgot completely, AX 2012 framework. Morphex, sorry, now I got it. Earlier it is Morphex. This is AX 2012 technology, AX 2009 and AX 2012 technology. Okay, developers will work on these two. Nowadays Dynamics 365 is this is the technology. So if it is a complex to understand this product, means technical person, suppose I'm working like some few of my I know like few members, like they are working in AX 2012 and 2009 as a technical consultants. Now they are not able to do Dynamics 365 .NET with X++ because the product is enhanced like anything. They are not able to sustain, I mean to say, in this technology, means they are not able to upgrade properly. Then they are moving into functional. For them this is very simple. Agree?
Yes.
So they are becoming functional consultants. They are telling like this is a functional. This is company to company, it will be vary. So at that time, even Word, in a Word document, I can generate invoice print format. So if you have SQL Server knowledge, in a Word document, you can generate invoice copy. You can design your own. So I mean to say here, SSRS and SSAS. These are the report formats. SSRS and SSAS is the print formats. SSRS is like a static report. SSAS is a design reports, I mean with the pie chart kind of thing. So this is completely, whether it is a technical or functional, means if the some people they are telling like this is the only one technical, this is a functional, the designing of the application. So that can be designed now with on Word document. Recently in Word document you can design the invoice format. Got it? So these all are nowadays technical or functional, means it is mix, because from 22 years I'm working, this is as a technical for me as of now. But new people, whoever is learning or whoever is moving from technical to functional, they are making this one and functional work both together. Then it is becoming a functional task slowly. Okay, just I want to give you the updates. So if you, based on your requirement, you need to work on this requirements. It is not mandatory like you need to work, but if you learn, it will be advantage to you, because your junior, like suppose who has completed like BTech and joined from like university to from college to company directly. After 6 months, he is working as a functional consultant. He will do all these things easily. But being a senior people like you or many people, you are not, you may or may not. Then there is a tough competition between you and that person's junior people. really junior people, fresh graduates. But definitely you will have seniority on this one, domain knowledge or functional knowledge. This you will have enough more knowledge than junior guys, whoever is doing. Agree, everyone?
Yes, Satya.
So that is depending upon the situations. Fine. Okay. Any more questions, anyone, please, regarding advanced bank reconciliation?
In this advanced, we have 2 more options, right? Total 5 options right there. In manual, we have only 3.
Which one? So it is not options. Okay, you are talking about next 2 buttons. Huh?
Yes. Sorry, 2 buttons, extra buttons.
Okay, that is like reports.
Okay.
Reconciled transactions and unreconciled transactions. This is available here also. So once it is reconciled, I want to see the reconciled transactions. That you can see here. This is a report kind of thing. Understood? And it is unreconciled transactions. Next one is unreconciled. It is a view or report kind of thing. Unreconciled transactions you can see. This is not reconciled till now. Got it? The same thing you can see from advanced bank reconciliation also. The same logic. These 2 are not changed even for this one or that one. Okay, for the manual, the menu name is called account reconciliation. For automatic, they are called bank reconciliation. That is the only difference. You need to be very much clear. Extra 2, these are the 2. One is you are importing and you are able to see imported transactions here. Okay.
Got it.
Fine. So any more questions, team? Anyone? So let me verify this one. Is it really working or not? Otherwise, I will open that one from my system, no problem. If it is working from here, I will show you, like yesterday we have discussed. Once again, I will recap what it is advanced, I mean to say, blocking rules we have discussed, and we will discuss once again. I will show you. I think it is not working. Yeah, any more questions meanwhile? Anyone has any more questions? Any more doubts?
We need to cover the other models. Yesterday, I think we have covered 2 or 3 models in the.
See, I cannot repeat all those things, Shiva. Sorry. See, that is, you can try yourself. Okay, I have already shared one sample questions, like the covered topics and everything. Like you can try yourself. So see, always, like, only don't focus on how to work. Generalized question. So people will ask, like, if I'm if I'm taking interview, I will not ask like how to use this function. I will ask like, what is the benefit of function, like financial dimensions. The way of asking, like, what is the benefit of financial dimensions, why it is needed, accounting structure. I will ask like this. If you are able to answer, means your mind is working a lot. What is the meaning of accounting structure? What is the advanced rule structure benefit? What is the like, can anyone explain me what is the benefit of advanced rule structure? Anyone? Advanced rule structure, what is the benefit? Why it is required in the system? Advanced rule structure. Anyone, please? So you don't know about advanced rule structure at all, am I right?
Minimize the accounting, accounting structures.
Okay, fine. Can you elaborate? Oh, see, single statement is correct, but you know this answer, am I right?
Yeah.
You need to see, one of the biggest art in the interview means, whatever the area you know, you need to elaborate more. any interview, it will be scheduled half an hour or 1 hour. So whatever the area you know, you try to use for at least answer for that 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes or 4 minutes. If you are taking too much 10 minutes, then he will not have the chance to ask your questions like many questions. So it may be around 20 questions for any interview. Out of 4 interview, out of 3 or 4 questions you don't know, and at least 15 to 16 questions you need to be answered. That 15 questions, if you are giving one statement like 1 second, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, there is no use. You need to elaborate. Understood? So that is one of the art how to face the interview. One of my my junior, he got opportunity because whenever he is asking any question, whatever he knows, he is going to that area. So like cow story. Do you know cow story? Anyone? Avu kada. So do you know about? Okay. So you know. Let me explain you if you don't know. So teacher is asked me like write a like story on cow. So she like he or she written like cow has like this many like ears, this many nose, like this he has explained, demonstrated about cow. That's good. Then tomorrow next day teacher is asking like explain about aeroplane. Then he started like I get into aeroplane, then when I got window seat, and when I'm seeing downside and a cow is visible to me. Then he started explaining cow. Next day she like teacher asked her about bus. Then he started like I get into a bus, I got window seat and I saw outside, then it is a cow, I saw cow, then started like explaining cow. So whatever you know, everything it will be redirected to cow only. This is cow story. In Telugu it is Avu Kada. Okay, the same manner, like in one of my junior, whenever he is attending interview, he started explaining whatever the question he is asking, he is redirecting to that in that area and he is explaining. Then he impressed the interviewer. So you know, I understand like you don't know much, but even though you are changing your attitude or your like technique in your mind, whatever it is there, you are redirecting to that point and you are explaining excellent. So I want to utilize you in the sales process. In the sales process, because in the sales process you need to convince the customer. So in IT only, but it is in the sales, because he has a lot of convincing skills to like the interviewer, maybe the customer also. So that is wherever you know that area, you need to answer as much as possible to the customer, to the interviewer, or to the business people also. Wherever you don't know, try to minimize. Okay, in one Swamiji is explaining about one joke. Whenever he is explaining one joke, first time everyone is laughed at a lot. Second time he will explain once again, so few people laugh. Okay, then third time, fourth time, whether people will laugh at the fourth time? No, am I right? Agree? In the same manner, whenever it is any sorrow happened, like when it's sad happened, you will repeatedly think about that sad. Like you are not thinking like the happiness, whatever it is there in your mind, but this about the sad, you will continuously thinking, and you will get depressed. But think about the positive and the happiness, and then your mind will be fresh. In the same manner, you need to apply in the interview the same logic. Suppose you faced a tough question, try to remove the tough question because you don't know. I did not get chance to work with that feature. You are skipping. Try to skip that in your mind, from your mind. Try to skip that tough question from your mind at the earliest. Then you can able to answer whatever you know the questions. Agree? That is a technique. So if you need to come out from the complex question, whatever interviewer is asking, not only interviewer, you can apply for any scenario. Whatever you don't know, whatever it was negative scenario, whatever it is sad, you need to come out from that area and you need to think about positive happiness, or which you know that one. If you are thinking, then your mindset will be very happy and you can grow in whether it is in a job or in your career or in your personal life or anything. Do you agree with me? Any arguments with me? Whether I have given expressions properly or I have given some wrong information with you. No one is speaking.
Agree with. Agree.
Yeah. Lokesh,
Thank
you are telling. Yeah.
I mean, it's clear.
Okay, fine. So like cracking interview also one technique always. So always 60 to 70% definitely known questions you will face, and 20 to 30 questions unknown questions. So you need to concentrate on 70 questions, whatever it is there, 70%. So even in examination, it is like, so this is one of the art. Suppose there are 80 questions or 60 questions. So fifth question, it is taking a lot. You need to skip this question at the earliest. Then only you can clear the remaining questions. If you spend 15 minutes here by thinking about that question, then you cannot clear the remaining questions. Agree? This is in your competitive exams. In competitive exams also, the question which you don't know, whoever is spending time, they will be in the lower rank. Whoever is intelligent, that complex question, whatever it is there, they will skip. That is the technique in interview, in examination as well. So many students, they will not complete the 1 to 60 questions are there. They will not come to 60th question. You need to skip the questions, whatever it is complex. You need to come up to 60. This from first question to 60th question or 30th question or 50th, 40th question, you need to read this one at least 3 times. You need to revisit during examination. Then you are in the top, because in out of 60 questions, 20 questions is very, very easy questions. You can answer it. Then mid-level questions, maybe 10, 15. Then tough questions. So you need to revisit this number of questions at least 3 times in an examination. So at last, the toughest question, you will spend more time. If it is possible, you will answer. Otherwise, you can skip. Otherwise, you can make it. If it is like multiple options A, B, C, D, you will choose like A, B, C, D, anyone. Luck. Okay, fine. Because even in examinations also, you need to apply the same logic. Fine. Let me go back to application. So here, credit management. Credit management. Suppose if you enable this credit management, if you go here, credit, so it is enabled. If it is enabled, then credit and collections, here blocking rule is effective. In credit management setup, blocking rules will be effective. So then there are so many, everywhere it is blocking. As I told you, one is days blocking. If it is days is crossed, it is blocking. If it is on hold status, it will be blocking. And if it is a terms of payment, it is blocking. And if it is a credit limit expired, it is blocking. Overdue amount, sales order amount, it is more than this one, it is blocking. Like this, it is there. Everywhere it is blocking. So in this situation, if you create a sales order, if it is enabled and if you are creating a sales order, I'm creating a new sales order. Suppose any customer, if you select any customer, it will block, because it may be credit limit amount, it may be date blocking, or it may be one invoice pending, or any reasons it will be everywhere it is blocking. So it will block. Let me do one transaction with the existing customer. So whenever you are trying in this environment, that's why I told you, like, always remove that credit management checkbox. Okay, if it is created. I'm selecting the item. Suppose 2 quantity. So if I'm trying to save, I'm getting error message. So site must be filled in. Where I have to go? Site is not showing here. Look at this one. Site is not showing in this line. Okay, it is coming fine. It is not coming where it is, you can see. And that in 11, it is, I think stock will not be there by default in the system. It is available stock in 13. Let me go to 13 only. Okay, so now after doing this one, we can do a confirmation if you want. During confirmation, it will fail, like blocking rules will apply. It will stop you. So I'm clicking OK. Click OK. Confirmation is not mandatory. You can skip it. You can do packing slip directly, but it will show you the warning. Okay, so it is getting errors. Okay, fine. It is no lines on the posting. So I'm neglecting this one. I'm trying to do packing slip. Even though it will throw error message, it will not allow you to post. So let me select all. These line details are showing. Fine. I'm clicking OK. Meanwhile, clicking OK. Meanwhile, let me verify on-hand inventory for this item. So everywhere it will be stopped. Order is in credit management. Posting has been cancelled. Okay. So it is in the credit management. So what it means, so you can go to, let me take one more duplicate. We'll verify on-hand inventory whether it is available or not later. First, let me verify that one, whether this on-hand inventories exist or not. So it is in product information management. You can open from the sales order also, but I'm opening from product information management. Release products. So for this item, manage inventory, on-hand inventory. The very first we learned, click on dimensions, warehouse, save setup, click OK. It is showing only in 13. So in 13 stock is available. So it should process, but it is blocking. Now, if you go to create and collections, okay, collapse all, credit management hold list, all credit holds. So it is showing here. Okay, here if you open this one, credit management, you can read and you can understand why it is stopping. Blocking reasons. Several reasons. One is days overview, credit limit expired. Okay, so that you need to rectify. Means amount is crossed or not. One is days overdue. If you go to the customer, let me take duplicate. One is days overdue and another one is credit limit expired. So if you go to the customer account, one is credit limit, what is the amount? One is credit limit expired. Look at this one, credit and collections. Credit limit is expired. You need to modify. And next one is days is overdue. So if you go to here and transactions, the amounts is pending from many days. If you look at this one, not transaction, settle open transactions. I need to click on open transactions. The amounts are pending. If you click on settle transactions, there are so many pending from 2017 which I need to collect. You need to act on this too. Understood? So blocking rules, it will not verify only amount, it will verify so many several reasons. Now you understood. So now I want to allow this one, even though it is, I can verify the blocking rules. Now I want to process or release. See, one is release means further process, proceeding. Reject means you can stop rejecting. Reason code. So it is blocked. So it is not allowing to process further, or it is not stopping. Completely it was hold process. So if you want to release, then you can select release button and the reason, whatever you are being, your manager approval or something, manager decision, and the payment is done, something promised by customer or auto release. So something reasons you need to mention. Click release. Then it will allow you to do the confirmation and packing slip. Sales order confirmation stopped. Okay, completed. Now let me do packing slip. If it is packing slip also stopped, then I need to do once again. Confirmation is completed now. Means blocking is cleared. So operation is completed, you can do the invoice. Understood? The only one thing, if it is blocked, you can come here, credit management hold list, because if you are trying in this demo system, earlier in the very first I told you unblock, I mean to say don't use that credit management in the very first day. In first week, many people approached me like if it is enabled credit management, remove that one, because there are so many blocks. Every transaction will be blocked. Okay, then you can come here, credit management, credit and collections, and credit management hold list. You can go to come here and you can see whatever it is there, and you can whatever you want, you can take the actions. One is you can find the blocking reasons, why it is reason stopping, and you can action whether it is you want to this one or not. So here you can see open hold list and closed hold list and on hold review or something, it will show you. So open, it will not show now. Understood the credit management? Any confusion? If it is enabled, there are so many parameters. There are 7 blocking rules in this. So along with 7 blocking rules, one more, not this one. This module. So here, along with the 7 blocking rules, we have blocking rules for 7, and there are risk management also there, rank and risk management. So rank payment terms. So they are giving, because they will always, any company, they will think for cash payment only. Immediately, if it is cash payment, suppose there are 2 items with me, and there are 5 customers came, and one customer is I'm sorry, one customer is ready to pay immediately cash. Another customer told me like, I will pay in 15 days. One more customer is telling like, I will pay 1 month. Then to whom I will sell? I will sell to 1 month. Whoever is going to pay 1 month, I will pay to that customer. Am I right?
Yeah, Satya.
Cash pay.
Is it? Suppose one customer is ready to pay immediately, 0 days. One is 15 days. One is 1 month. Who is like, to whom I will pay? Whom I will sell this material? For 1 month, who is going to pay that one, or 0 days?
Cash payment.
Cash payment. So I will give preference to cash payment. That's what here. If it is 15 days or 1 day, 10 days, it is rank is increasing, and 45 days means it is rank more. So based on that, it will calculate system in the system, like ranking is given, and the same manner risk factor also. So these all are for internal system calculations. It was there. Settlement discounts. If you are giving lesser discount, it is 1. If you are giving more discount, it is high. So system will do the process inside, and it will calculate. So we'll try to do this one, ranking internally. So these rules, it was recently introduced by in the cash management, sorry, credit management, and the credit management. And not only this one, group credit limit also came into the picture. But everywhere it is blocking. I am telling you clearly, it is blocking the looking for blocking credit management groups. You can have this. And here somewhere else it is there, risk classification. So major it is risk classification and everything, it is there. And one more small information, you can go to the customer. So in the extra credit, in the credit limit, extra one more function is, one is insurance and guarantee. One more field is introduced. This is extra. Insurance means against customer, I am paying insurance amount for 1 lakh or something. Then I can enter 1 lakh extra. Then it will be 5 lakhs plus 1 lakh, 6 lakhs I can give to the customer. That credit limit you can enter here. Something it is available here. I think it is. So this is a new functions introduced, to be frankly. So more about blocking rules rather than allowing to sell. So in normal business scenarios, we will not look for stopping the business. We'll try to give maximum to sell the item rather than blocking. So as per my opinion, this is my personal opinion. With my personal opinion, whatever it is there exists in the old function, that is enough for normal businesses. For normal businesses, only credit limit is enough. But if it is really you want to, because for like suppose the example like some explosion items or some valuable items, I don't want to sell wherever, like whoever is approaching me. I want to restrict as much as possible, and only some repeated customers only I would like to sell the material. Then in that case, we can use this advanced credit limit credit management functionality. This is my personal opinion. That is person to person, it will be changed. Okay. Yeah, any more questions, please?
Yes, Satya. As a finance consultant, I mean, after getting job, how it will be job allocation? I mean, work allocation.
So that depending upon the project allocated by you.
I
I mean
mean,
to say,
junior versus senior. Is there any difference?
no, it will not be. So the utilization of the, see, the utilization of the company, how it is. So I'm just making you offline record.
This conference will now be recorded.
So always success rate is coordination, cooperation, communication is the most important. If you are not sure, you need to express your inefficiency immediately to your lead or your manager at the earliest. Always it is better to discuss with your lead whoever is doing. Okay, particularly manager, you cannot go with to the manager directly. I don't know, because manager will shout at you. So only one option. Always, if we are approaching manager who don't know about the product, then you need to have 2-3 options. Which one is the best? If you are approaching lead, then it is like, I don't know. Can you please help me or guide me, assist me? Okay. So communication, because you need to give the information at the earliest. Suppose you don't know about one topic, and you have spent almost 1 month time, and after that you are telling like, I don't know this one. Then what happens? So in the first day you may not know. At least you need to try your level best whether you are able to do it or not. 4 hours, 5 hours. Second day, then you should express that one in second day or third day, that depending upon the severity, you need to express to the your opposite person like, I don't know, or I am not able to find this one. Can you please assist me how to go ahead? If you are keeping with you for 1 month or 1.5 month, 1.5 month, 2 months, and after 2 months you are going back to the person, and you are telling like, I don't know this one, then it is failing factor. Am I right? So that is, you need to act spontaneously at the earliest. Communication and coordination, always coordination and cooperation is also one of the important. You need to discuss with your colleagues. If you are a finance consultant, you need to discuss with the logistics SCM consultant properly, or you need to discuss with the client, you need to discuss with the developer. You are the mid between business people versus developers. So you are the key person, very important person. That is the reason in abroad countries they will use the word, I'm a consultant from last 20 years. Proudly they will speak. They will proudly speak like, I'm a consultant from last 20 years, like that they will speak. Consultant means it is a great position for them. Manager, anyone can become a manager in abroad countries, like in Europe or UK or USA or Canada or Australia. Managers, they will become managers in 2-3 years. Who don't know about the product, or he is not interested in logics, he will become a manager, because manager is a coordinator. But consultant is a very high position for them. It's a great position or great opportunity for them. They will proudly speak like, I'm a consultant. Do you know, from last 20 years I'm working. But in India it is different scenario. But if you want to grow further, you should become a manager only. But in this also, if you want to be a top position, definitely it is SME. Later it is solution architect is the topest position, or senior solution architect is the top position in technology. Okay, normally it is and like if it is a functional side, I mean to say management side, it is manager, senior manager, delivery manager, or SDM, service delivery manager, project manager. There are so many, vice president, something like that. Okay, that is depends. Yeah, fine. Any more questions? Any more doubts? Any more, please?
Satya, one more. If I get two jobs, one is implementation, one is support. So, as a, I mean, beginning stage, which one is best option?
So in implementation, you will understand horizontally. In support, you will understand vertically. What do you mean by horizontal and vertical? Means horizontal means in support you will understand all the functions. You need to explain. It is a big challenge. So if you want to face challenges, then definitely it is better to go with implementation project rather than support project. In the support project, it is full job. You are going to learn one function depth. Few functions only depth. Whereas in implementation, it is you need to understand, you need to elaborate all the functions, whatever it is there, you need to learn. That is, it is better to learn implementation rather than support. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Any more quick questions, please? We have another 20 minutes. Yes, Shiva.
Satya, while we are configuring the chart of
Yeah, Ganesh.
while we are configuring the chart of accounts, on sample basis, we are creating some ledger accounts like buildings, salary, and like that we are creating. But when we are in implementation project, there might be some list of main accounts will be there. So, is there any option to upload those ledger
So
accounts?
data management framework.
Yeah, data import like that we can we do?
So it is modules. I think I have already discussed earlier, but it is not, I'm not able to show here. Data management, this one. In this we can use, first one is export data. The main accounts. Because it is not only main accounts, you need to have customer masters, vendor masters, am I right? All these things.
Yeah.
So you can do, but here it is not working in demo system or trial version, it is not working. It will be there, one main account. Then once you map it here, see, you are selecting the entity and you are selecting the format Excel. Okay, and you can export this one. Once it is defined, you can export. It is, I'm not able to find the entity properly. You can export this one. Then Excel file will be there. Once the Excel file is there, then you can import that file by importing simply.
So we can modify in Excel and we can import, right?
Exactly. You can modify by importing like this. Very simple, straightforward. Only you should know the entity name. You should know the entity name. That's it. So, but unfortunately, it is not working properly for me. For in this area, I'm not able to do it. But it is very simple. It's not a complex at all.
The export option, does it require Satya? Because export is, you mean to say that export is to exporting the template, right? What are the heads we have to maintain?
No. From the system, it is exporting the fields.
Okay.
Understood?
What are the fields are required that you are exporting?
Yes, you don't know the fields names, am I right?
Yeah, right.
The skeleton, Excel file skeleton, you are exporting.
Okay, so after filling those fields, we can again import those filled data into the system.
Exactly, you're right.
Okay.
So it is in Excel. There are so many formats. Actually, usually we'll use Excel format. See, while doing here, you can export to multiple options. Like one is colon spread, separate something. There are so many. CSV file is there, Excel. So the best is Excel. We'll use the Excel file. So if it is a main accounts, it will be main account. If it is a vendor, I think it is vendor 2 something, vendor 3. If it is a customer, customer 2, because the entity name is updating. Because if it is as example like customer account, the customer account has now some more fields, am I right? If you are enable credit management, agree?
Yeah.
So then it is changing, like earlier it is customer 2, now it is customer 3, like that. Microsoft is giving the entity name to will be updated. That entity name you need to select simply, and you can click on export.
In entity field, we have to choose the company, right, Satya?
Not company. In entity means here, don't look at the legal entity. This is not a legal entity. This is customer table or vendor table or item table. The table name.
Oh,
Understood?
okay.
So main account, start of account, or whatever it is. Suppose you want to export to like item groups. You can select item groups. It is a one entity. It is not legal entity. It is entity.
But
That
here
is,
it is not showing that the main account itself. Is there any bugs or?
no, maybe this is trial version. Am I right?
Yeah.
Microsoft may be restricting. I don't know. Earlier it is there. I have shown 1 or 2 batches. I have shown. Now it is not coming.
Okay.
Even customer also, vendor also. Maybe Microsoft is, see, earlier Microsoft has given like 4 hours session. Am I right?
Yeah.
Now it is 2 hours. So this is not in our control at all. So I don't know why it was removed intentionally or mistakenly it was missed or not. I don't know. I cannot comment. I cannot approach any person to have answer this one. If it is working, you can use it, because free of cost is providing the product. If you want, if it is working, you can use it. Otherwise, you can skip silent.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
I think Shiva, you are speaking something. Shiva Reddy.
Sir, can we get Indian GSTs,
Okay,
XML
so
files?
yeah, so file definitely I will share with you the files in like in the WhatsApp group. I will share. I will make GST all these things and I will share with you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. And one more question, sir. May I know the major differences functional consultant and business analysis, sir? BA.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, fine. It is simple. Give me a second. Why it is not there? Is it an implementation consultant? Let me copy immediately this one. So in implementation, see, majorly here it is documentation will be more. Am I right? Requirement gathering,
Yes.
functional requirement specifications, business requirement specifications, fit gap analysis, and FDD preparation. If it is in support, it is change request. So those will be worked a lot by business analysts. Analysts will have more in terms of documentation. So usually in like abroad countries like Australia, Canada, UK, or something, USA, what they will do, client side there will be business analysts. They will write documentation clearly. I want this so and so, so and so, so and so, particularly for change requests. That is business analyst role. Implementation consultant means all these things. So in this, one of the task it is business analyst role. So you cannot fulfill like 100% business analyst role if you are a functional consultant. Usually, yes. Sometimes if it is required, you need to work on this one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So majorly it is documentation, business analyst, documentation and present the information to the like implementation. I mean to say partner side it will be there, customer side also there. Majorly customer side will be there, business analyst a lot.
Okay.
Any more questions, please? We have another 10-15 minutes. If not, then best of luck to you, all of you. So if anything, please ping in the group. See, in the group means try to leave this a small group. I have added into a big group. Am I right? In that group, try to ping your anything that will help you to not only whether maybe people are may not be answer to your question, but at least the people will understand your questions, whatever it is there. Okay, and if it is really complex scenarios, I will try to answer. If it is a small thing like I'm creating a sales order, I'm getting line details are not showing something, I cannot respond for all those kind of small things, please. Because if I started explain like responding small things, then my entire time will be going to that area only. Some people, they will ask like, I'm getting error posting, not posting, line quantity is showing 0 quantity is available, available quantity is 0, picked quantity 0, on hand inventory is not there. So those kind of questions should not be answered. You need to verify on hand inventory exists or not. That kind of errors also many people are posting. I'm not blaming them here. They are learning, that is good, they're learning, but I cannot respond. So senior people, like suppose you are a little bit more strong, you can answer that questions. Okay, small questions I may not answer clearly. If it is a tough situations, definitely I will discuss one-to-one. If it is required, I will ping separately and I will answer. I will try to discuss with them in like one-to-one separately. Okay, this is the way how I will do it. Fine. Any more questions? Any more things?
Yeah,
if
is
you
there any
don't mind.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Lakesh. Thank you.
yeah, I mean, recording sessions are there. Is there any expiry for that?
So usually it will be 6 to 9 months. It will be 6 to 9 months. Means whenever it was started, from that day it will be 1 year almost. So we have started 3 months back almost. Okay, so means I mean to say in another 3-4 days it is going to be completed 3 months. So the batch started on 17th or October or something. Am I right? If you look at this one, the oldest,
October 21st.
October 21st. Okay, so from there it will be usually 1 year. It will be available. Yeah. Anything else?
Satya, is there any resume that you are going to share?
Which one?
Sample resume.
Yeah, you can ping me in WhatsApp group one-to-one your email ID. I'll share with you
Okay.
sample question, sample
Thank
interview
you.
question, sample resume. Yeah,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome. Fine. Anything you can ping in the group, no issues. Or if it is required for all people to discuss. Suppose you are asking about Indian GST taxation some files, so you can ping in the group so that everyone came to know like you are looking for that one. It will be shared across. If it is one-to-one, ping in the one-to-one group. One-to-one like if it is issues related, you are doing something and if you are getting some errors and kind of thing, then try to publish that one in AX Satya group. AXL Satya group is there, big group. In that group you can ping. Even we have Telegram. I have added as many as people whoever is in Telegram I have added. There also you can ping, because in this Telegram there are outside people also joining. There are many outside people also joining. Whoever is in Dynamics world, they are joining. So you can ping in wherever it is required. You can ping and you can ask help. It is mutual help always. Okay. Yeah. Any more?
Can you share in the group interview questions?
I see you in the group why it is required. You can ping me in one-to-one. I will share with you.
Yeah, sure.
One-to-one, you ping your email ID. Okay, that is not good. Publicly publishing that one.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any more questions, please?
Thank you so much, Satya, once again. Okay. So we got a lot of knowledge from you in terms of the explanation, step-by-step process, and also explaining multiple times. Okay, thank you so much. It's our turn to put a lot of efforts to get into the job.
Yes. Thank you for giving opportunity to teach you all. Okay, and one more thing, my personal LinkedIn profile is AX Satya. So if in case if you missed my details something, if you are missing at any point of time, if you type AX Satya, then my profile will come to picture. This is my profile. You can see, and here you can see my profile. Okay, you can have my mobile number and everything. If you ping MS Satya, then Adela will come into the picture. This is MS Satya. So AX Satya. So if it is, if you want to comment good comments like in the recommendations here, then if you recommend here, that will be more helpful to me, so that remaining anyone is looking for this one. I mean to say Dynamics F&O, they can approach me directly if it is required. They can approach me. So if you update that recommendations, I mean to say, like the way how you learned, because so that I will get, see, only my intention is I want to teach this application as much as people. Of course, money is the secondary. First one is my focus is to make functional consultants so that their life will be settled. That is my intention. So if you give opportunity to update in the recommendations here, so that people will came to know like I'm a professional trainer, so that they can approach me, and so that I can try to teach as many as people in the world. Okay.
Okay. So thank you, Satya, for knowledge transfer.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Satya, for your very good teaching.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks a lot, sir, for sharing your experience and subject. And we are expecting more in the future as well.
Sure, definitely. Okay, see you all. Bye-bye. Best of luck to all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.